Hello guys, in this video I want to introduce you the fastest cars. So be sure to watch till the end and subscribe. 10. Lamborghini Aventador Ultima. After 10 years, the life of the Lamborghini Aventador has finally come to an end. On this occasion, Lamborghini introduced the final version of this supercar called Ultima. Lamborghini's lovely 6.5-liter W12 engine, which reaches the red line of 8,700 RPM, produces 780 horsepower and 720 Nm of torque, and Ultima, which is 40 horsepower from the Aventadors, has 10 horsepower more than the SVJ. In addition, Lamborghini engineers have also worked on reducing the Ultima's weight, making it 25 kg lighter than the Aventador S and creating a power-to-weight ratio similar to that of the SVJ. It can reach a maximum speed of 355 km. Only 600 units of this car will be made, of which 350 units will be coupes and 250 units will be roadsters. 9. Mercedes-AMG 1. The most important feature of the AMG 1 is undoubtedly its powertrain, which is centered around a 1.6-liter V6 engine. With an electric turbocharger, 4 overhead camshafts, an 11,000 RPM redline, direct fuel injection, spring-loaded air valves, and an exhaust gas cleaning system. This engine produces 566 horsepower alone, which is an impressive number for such a compact engine and still meets emission standards. Euro 6 is also compliant, but that's only half the one's powertrain story, as 4 electric motors accompany the Formula 1 engine. Of these, 2 engines are installed on the front axle, each of which is located in one of the wheels and produces a total of 322 horsepower. The third engine, with 161 horsepower, is installed on the crankshaft of the gasoline engine, and the fourth engine, with 121 horsepower, is integrated in the turbocharger. These engines bring the total output of the system to 1050 horsepower. According to AMG, this V6 hybrid powertrain is significantly faster than a naturally aspirated V8 engine, and thanks to an electric turbocharger, it provides high torque at lower revs. They were sold for $2.72 million. 8. Koenigsegg Gemera. The production version of the Koenigsegg Gemera will be available with 3-cylinder or V8 engines, and the 8-cylinder version will have 2,300 horsepower and weigh under 2 tons. And 1,700 horsepower was unveiled. Then a while ago, it was announced that the V8 engine can be ordered for this car. The Swedish company has also developed a new radial electric motor called Dark Matter for its 4-seater hypercar. This is the world's first 6-phase electric motor, 800 horsepower. It produces power and 1250 Nm of torque. According to Koenigsegg, the weight of the new system has been reduced compared to the previous model, which will be effective in accelerating Gemera. We remember that the acceleration from 0 to 100 and the maximum speed of Gemera, with a hybrid system consisting of 3 electric motors, were announced as 1.9 seconds and 400 kilometers per hour, respectively, which are expected to be replaced with different numbers in the new model. It is also announced that customers the Gemera 8 V8 will receive a V8 engine with the Dark Matter engine, which uses 85 fuel to deliver 2,300 horsepower and 2,750 Nm of torque, mated to a 9-speed light-speed transmission. Of course, by ordering this engine for Gemera, another $400,000 will be added to its price. 7. McLaren Speedtail. Previously, McLaren had not released many details about the powertrain of its hybrid supercar, the Speedtail. Now, 18 months have passed since the introduction of the McLaren Speedtail. New details have been released by this British supercar manufacturer. The gasoline engine of this car uses the technology obtained from the last supercar of this company, the Pano. As a result of this twin-turbo V8 engine, the 4-liter has the ability to produce a maximum power of 747 HP and 800 Nm of torque, which is more than the 3.8-liter Pone engine, with a maximum power of 727 HP and 720 Nm of torque. At the time of its introduction, McLaren claimed that the Speedtail was able to reach the maximum. It has a speed of 400 km. McLaren will produce only 106 units of Speedtail. This figure is exactly equal to the amount of McLaren full in production. All 106 units have been sold, and the price of each of them is at least £1.75 million. McLaren Speedtail needs only 12.8 seconds to reach the speed of 300 km/h. 6. Rimac Nevera. Nora's remake cannot be called only a fast supercar. The speed of this car sends its driver to another world. This 1914 horsepower car is trying to rewrite the meaning of the word supercar. Despite the efficiency of the 120 kWh battery and 4 electric motors that make it the most powerful road car in the world, this car is built with the aim of recording the best time on the track. All in all, Nora can be seen as an attractive facelift worthy of its previous generation, the Remake Concept 1. Although Nora only takes 1.85 seconds to reach 100 km, despite its heavy weight of 2133 kg. It is very agile. Rimac Nora is considered a car that can turn an opponent of electric cars into their ardent fan. As expected from a supercar, the price of the Nora matches its performance. The production of this $2 remake will be limited to 150 units. Apparently, all the products of next year have been sold so far. Since Rimac is working with Bugatti to produce its future cars, we should probably see Bugatti Rimac introduce one of the most history-making cars in the world in the next decade. 5. SSE Tuatara. After some time of not knowing about the product of SSE, this super sports car has returned to the top of the world's automotive news because 2 new versions of it have been introduced. SSE Company's new version of Tuatara, called Striker, focuses on aerodynamic design to increase the downward force on the body. An Aggressor has produced by increasing the power of the engine. The installation of the large rear fin next to the active fin and the standard diffuser, as well as the design of the new air intakes in the front and on the side of the body, will cause a force of 500 kg to enter the Tuatara Striker at a speed of 256 km/h. According to SSE, the weight of this car is distributed 45.4 on the front axle and 54.6 on the rear axle. The supercar made by SST managed to reach a speed of 452.64 km in Florida, surpassing Koenigsberg's record in 2017 and becoming the fastest. Won the car of the world. Since the engine power of the Tuatara Striker remains unchanged and equal to 1750 horsepower, the Aggressor version that focuses on strengthening the engine produced in this segment stands out. In addition to being equipped with aerodynamic updates shared with the Striker version, the Tuatara Aggressor now has 2200 horsepower. There is currently no news about the price of the 2 new versions of Tuatara. 4. Bugatti Chiron Supercar. In 2019, Bugatti, which broke the production car speed record by reaching 490 km, introduced the new Chiron Supersport 300 model. But in this version, in order to provide maximum speed, many of the luxurious and comfortable features of the Chiron were removed. In the chest of the Chiron Supersport, the same 8-liter WX-4 turbo power plant is placed, which, like the record-breaking version, has 1600 horsepower and 1600 horsepower. NM produces torque. This new version, however, unlike its record-breaking counterpart, cannot reach a speed of 300 miles per hour or 480 kilometers per hour. Thanks to the higher power of the engine, the Chiron Supersport still has better performance than the regular Chiron, so that it can go from 0 to 0 in 5.8 seconds. The speed reaches 200 km and reaches 300 km in 12.1 seconds. This new version reaches 400 km/h, 7 faster than the regular Chiron. 60 units of Chiron Supersport will be manufactured, which is twice more than the number of 300 Supersport. The price of this new version is €3.2 million, which is $300,000 cheaper than the record-breaking version. 3. Hennessy Venom F5. The first official images of the Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster were released in 2019 in the form of computer renderings, but after a long wait for enthusiasts, this open-top supercar has finally been unveiled. Contrary to expectations, the Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster weighs 1406 kg, 46 kg lighter than the coupe version. Is Hennessy has mentioned the Venom F5 Roadster as the fastest and most powerful open-top car in the world. This car is powered by a 6.6-liter twin-turbo, charged 8-cylinder engine that produces 1817 horsepower and 1617 Nm of torque. Power is sent to the wheels through a 7-speed, single-clutch, semi-automatic transmission. The maximum speed of Hennessy Venom F5 Roadster has been announced as 483 km/h, which if true, will surpass the record of 427.4 km of Venom GT Spider as the fastest open car in the world. Hennessy plans to produce only 30 units of Venom F5 Roadster at a base price of $3 million. The production of this car will begin in late 2022. 2. Bugatti Bolide. You are famous for seeing a new crop in this world. A new crop with a new baby born with a weight ratio of 0.567 kilograms in 1 month. This indicates a pure weight of 1240 kilograms and an estimated 1.825 vapors in a time of 2.17 seconds with a speed of 100 kilometers per hour. Bugatti Bullet, equipped with an 8-liter W16 turbo on a Centodieci engine and a Chiron Superspeed 300 pod installed. This is a motor with specially designed 110 gasoline, rated at 1825 vapors, and a 1.850 Newton gas engine with a high-speed output. Total weight, 1240 kilograms, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in Codro 2.17 seconds, and 0 to 200 kilometers per hour. EA for TW12, 36 seconds Quahid Bud. In the form of Bugatti Company flags, you will need to convert the unit with 2 additional purchasers from 2024. The value of this Codroy is estimated at 4 million euros, $4.3 million, and the capacity of generating it has a limited capacity of 40 units. 1. Koenigsegg Jesko. The Olin bar in the month of June 2019 needs to be connected to the device. If you ask me about the absolute version of Koenigs, click on the centralization of the speed of your knowledge of the response. Since the time has come, there is a world in which there is a lot of space. The Koenigsegg company contains new images from the first version, which are installed on Codro with a background of graffiti and orange lines spread as a reference. It has a 5-liter V-shaped cylinder head with a turbocharger. It has a high speed of 9 standard speeds. The goal is that this is the honor of this world. The V8 is powered by an 85 gas stove with a capacity of 1600 steam generating capacity. This means that we will drive at a maximum speed of 531 km/h. This is the speed of your device. This is the actual speed of the Tuatara. And of course, the unofficial speed is 4089 kilometers per hour for the Bugatti Chiron Supersport Plus iPod. In this case, the concern of numbers is above the confirmation of this song. Just make sure you are at the end of your journey. Thank you for watching the video.